Hello, and welcome back to Weekend Cartoon Reviews. This time, I'm gonna review Wish. Alright, I'll get this out of the way now. I'm gonna have a very much a hot take on Wish. So, if you're gonna leave a bad comment or comment harassing me just for my opinion on the movie, then I'd like to ask you to please click off this video because your comment will be deleted. Anyways, aside from that, because, Wish has a very, toxic hate-dom, I guess. It's got a very, I guess both sides are kind of toxic, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys here. I really liked the movie. Yeah, it was a really good movie, in my opinion, and I went to go see it again in theaters, and I'm gonna go see it again with my dad tomorrow. As of today, it's Sunday, but anyway. What was this movie about? Well, basically, it's a celebration of Disney and the origin of the Wishing Star. Though I will say, a better celebration was the Disney Once Upon a Star special. Yeah, I liked that a little bit more, but I still like Wish. Wish was a good movie. So, what's it about? So, it's about this girl whose name's Asha. She's not a Disney princess. Honestly, going into it, I thought she was going to be another Disney princess. But no, she's not. It's about the fact that her kingdom, called the City of Rosas, and it's led by this guy named King Magnifico, which, by the way, Disney villains are back, baby! And I hope they stay that way. I hope Disney doesn't look at the negative reviews for this movie and says, oh, villains are the problem. No, they're not. We need more villains in your movies, Disney. Please keep them in. Anyway, after that, King Magnifico, he kind of controls all the wishes in the kingdom, basically. The town gives his wishes to him, and then he holds on to them, and then there's wish-granting ceremonies, and he picks a wish at random that he thinks are good, and then he gives it to them. Though, the system's frauded. It's very fraud, and Asha's out, when she saw that, he won't grant her father's wish due to it being too dangerous. She sets out to try and stop King Magnifico and expose the fraud in the kingdom, which I think was a good story, and, there are some minor things I have, I wasn't the biggest fan of the GOAT, Valentino, wasn't a big fan of him. He was fine, but there's just better Disney comic reliefs out there, but the gargoyles from Hunchback of Notre Dame were definitely my least favorite comic relief characters. Valentino wasn't, annoying, he never got on my nerves, aside from maybe one or two jokes that were pretty annoying to me. But yeah, we get a bunch of references to old Disney movies, there are, oh, look at the reference, and I like that because I've grown very attached to Disney. Because, I've loved Disney ever since I was a kid. I could never bring myself to actually hate Disney. And Pixar, to a lesser extent, because I just love their studios. Pixar will forever be my favorite animation studio. But yeah, Disney, still good. Disney made a good movie here. It was definitely better than Strange World, in my opinion, which I thought was decent, and I just was a little disappointed by it. But Wish was really good. I really loved Wish, and I like the star character, and the songs. People claim the songs are AI generated, and I mean, some of the words are off, I can admit. Some of the lyrics aren't, the best Disney lyrics out there. But I do like the songs. This Is the Thanks I Get is a banger, in my opinion. And also the ending song where they're all fighting King Magnifico at the end. And I also like Knowing What I Know Now in the City of Rosas. The songs are good, and of course, the title song, This Wish. I think my least favorite song in the movie was the duet between Asha and King Magnifico. If you've seen the movie, you know the song. I wasn't the biggest fan of that song, to be honest. I mean, it was okay, but it just, compared to the other songs, that just wasn't as good, man. But yeah, King Magnifico is probably my favorite character in this movie. He's definitely a villain suited for this story, and I really like that. Wish is going to be pretty high up on my list this year for animated movies, and yeah, that's pretty much the plot of the movie. I got the humor, those are the characters. I mean, there is something I can complain about with the characters as well, the Seven Dwarfs being all the Seven Dwarf, characters aren't very endearing or anything. Like, they don't really add nothing, but I do like the one that represents Grumpy. I do like the fucking snobby kid. He was funny. But the animation in this movie, spectacular. Like, I mean, it doesn't look unfinished. I mean, it's not like Spider-Verse level good, but I see what it's going for. And I've accepted that animation style for this movie. I recommend seeing it in 3D if you think it looks bad. It looks a lot better in 3D, in my opinion. It better suits it. And yeah. I saw this movie twice, like I mentioned, 3 times, but, like, I don't know what more I can add that hasn't already been said by other people, but I really think this is a good movie. It's not Disney's best, but it's definitely not their worst. Alright, that just about does it for this review. I know it's cut short, but there's nothing more I can say that I haven't already said. And yeah, that's it. Bye, everyone!